I've lived in Hyderabad my whole life, and I can't believe it took me this long to come here. This is one of the largest museums in the entire world, and I don't mean large like a big building, I mean large like one man collected all this. Nawab Mir Yusuf Ali Khan, Salar Jung III, he spent his entire life and fortune gathering art, manuscripts, sculptures, weapons, and treasures from across the world. My first stop was at the Nizam collection. Every piece here felt like it could belong in a fantasy novel. The stone sculpture gallery is where I truly lost track of time. The museum houses two rare stone sculptures from the Gandhara period, with other stone sculptures which span thousands of years. Sculptures from the Gupta period, Chola dynasty, Vijayanagara, early medieval, so many different hands from so many different eras. Yet every single one of them has this life to it. The level of detailing is what gets me. A 10th century Nataraja with fabric folds that look like they're caught mid-movement. Someone sat there with a chisel and chose to carve in every single detail, pouring life into the sculpture. Just devotion and a steady hand. I kept going back to pieces I had already seen because I'd spot something new each time. Just look at this. These panels, cabinets, doors, every inch is carved. And it's not chaotic. Each element knows where it belongs. And if you've heard anything about Salar Jung, you've probably heard about this. This is a marble sculpture, and that is a whale carved from the same block of marble. Just look at the way the fabric drapes over her features. It felt like those who made these had an obsession with stillness, with catching life right before it moves. There's a tenderness to a lot of these pieces, figures caught in quiet moments. It's a very different energy from the stone sculptures I saw earlier, but equally beautiful in its own way. I turned the corner into the next room and actually gasped when I recognized the Raja Ravi Verma originals just hanging there. I read about this online before coming, but I didn't fully believe it until I was standing there. Walk to the left, the eyes and the shoe follow you. Walk to the right, still following. Move closer, step back, the eyes do not leave you. It's one of those optical illusion masterpieces. This famous double statue isn't just a cool carving. It's an intense piece of psychological art carved by an unknown French sculptor in the late 19th century from a single log of wood. By 6, almost everyone had cleared out, and suddenly I had this enormous, magnificent building almost entirely to myself, and that changed everything. It stopped being a museum visit and became something more personal. Just me and centuries of history. No crowds, no noise, just me. Every room felt like it was waiting for me specifically. Hi. So I'm back from my museum solo date. So it was actually such a great experience. Like I said, this was my first time going to the Salar Jung Museum, and it was actually pretty late. It was already 5:15 or 5:30, I think, by the time I had reached there. And usually the museum closes by 6 o'clock. But then, since it was International Museum Day, it was a little special today because the museum was open until 8 p.m. And that was such a great experience because uh, even though it was crowded at first, I think I was one of the last people to leave the museum and felt like I had the whole museum to myself. There were very few people left around 7 p.m., around 6:30, 7 p.m. And so it was much quieter. And then the staff was also more helpful, like staff members. Uh, they came over and they explained the exhibits to me. Actually, there was a guided tour today, but I knew it was happening, but then I forgot about it and I didn't know where to find it. Unfortunately, I found them exactly when they had finished the tour, so I missed that. Even though my phone died today and I couldn't take pictures of a lot of artifacts that I really, really liked, but it was still such a pleasant day overall. And I actually had plans to go to Charminar afterwards since it was so close. But then I wasn't very sure about the way back home. And my phone, like I said, was about to die. So I had to go home. And my phone actually died midway. Maybe next time I'll actually go to the State Museum to see the mummy. That was the plan for today, actually, but I couldn't. Not anytime soon, though. Like, I was so tired today. Like, my feet are hurting from walking so much and from driving for so long in the traffic. I just crashed for 1 hour straight after coming back. So, yeah, sometime for sure, but not sometime very soon. So, yeah, until then, I'll see you.